Hello, good day. Today we'll be dealing with WAEC 2017 Biology Past Question, Question 3. Which of the following organisms cannot exist freely on its own? Which of the following organisms cannot exist freely on its own? A, we have Chlamydomonas. B, we have Amoeba. C, we have Paramecium. And D, we have Plasmodium. Now, certain organisms cannot exist on their own. These organisms are said to exist in colony. Now, these organisms depend on other organisms of the same species. Now, when these organisms live together in this colony, there's kind of a division of labor where each species does a particular thing. One species produce food, one will be responsible for reproduction, and the rest. But they are the same species of organisms, but each one cannot stand on its own. So if any of these organisms is taken away from the colony, it cannot survive. So these kind of organisms are said to exist in colony, while organisms that can exist on their own that do not need other organisms of the same species are said to exist in free state or exist freely. Now the question is asking us, for the organism that cannot exist freely on its own, meaning the organism that can only exist in colony, and I just explained what a colony is. A paramecium can exist on its own. A plasmodium can exist on its own. An amoeba cell, which is found in the kingdom Protista, it can also exist on its own. But the Chlamydomonas A cannot exist on its own. Now, a Chlamydomonas needs other organisms from the same species. Now, for an organism to exist in colony, it must be dependent on other organisms from the same species. So if a Chlamydomonas depends on another cell like an amoeba, you can't call it a colony. No, a colony must contain organisms of the same species. So Chlamydomonas cannot exist on its own. A single Chlamydomonas cell will not survive. So it needs other Chlamydomonas cell to survive. So our answer to this particular question is A, Chlamydomonas. Thank you and God bless you. Please ensure you subscribe for more videos.